Well, how did you figure out that Cristofori was the make of a piano, Bo?
Well, David was the one that remembered that. I guess the company must have gone out of business many, many years ago. Says there's only a dozen or so left in the whole world. Thank you. I needed this.
Sounds like it. Well, how are you going to go about tracking down the owners of these pianos?
That's where we got lucky. There's one of them here, right here in Landview. It's a lady named Ms. Lionel. She says that she just might have one in her warehouse. Took delivery on it maybe a month or so ago.
A month ago? Well, if that just happened to be delivered from San Carlos, that'd make the timing just about right, wouldn't it?
Sure would. She's going to call me later on tonight, let me know for sure.
Good work.
Actually, we've really got nothing to go on. Nothing solid. Marco right now is trying to break the code in the other half of Guerrero's letter to Asa. You know, if there is such a thing as a code there.
Does David have any ideas as to what Ravel's composition clue might mean?
No, nothing yet. But we're real close.
Evening, gentlemen. Let me ask you something. Don't you think it's time you clued me in? Now, don't you let me interrupt you, boys. You go about your business. But see, I got a feeling that you're going to see the light and share some information with your pa.
Oh, really? Tell me something, Pa. Why would we want to share any information with you? I mean, if we had information to share.
Because you're my sons, and I'm going to stop this feuding right now. See, I came all the way over here from my house to make up with you two. I'm going to tell you something else. I ain't leaving until I do that. Of course, it ain't easy for a man to come upon his sons working against him.
We're not working against you.
No, we just don't approve of what you want to do with the money if you get your hands on it.
That money belongs to the family. See, this still is a family, that's family business.
Now, hold on. See, now you're wrong again, Pa. That money has nothing to do with this family.
What the hell are you talking about?
Do I have to run this by you again? Look, read my lips. The money belongs to the people of San Carlos. And if it ever...
No, hold on right there. Where did the people of San Carlos get the money you say belongs to them?
That's a national treasury of a country. It's a people's money, you know? It comes from their taxes. It comes from investments. I don't know. How many different ways did your gangster buddy find to squeeze the money out of those old people?
Taxes? How do you figure they pay taxes? On what?
Income taxes, property taxes. Where the hell do you think taxes...
Wait a minute. How do you think they got the income? How do those peasants get a couple of pesos to get any property?
That's right. You know what we forgot? If it wasn't for the generosity of Asa Buchanan sitting over there, they probably wouldn't even have jobs anyway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You hire them, you get yourself some real cheap labor, and you pay them. Then you get your buddy to charge him taxes, which he splits with you. That's quite a system, Pa.
Yeah, it sure is. And you want us to help you?
No. I'm going to tell you something else. You win.
What?
What is this?
You beat me, you know. I just can't take it. People I really care about. I mean, they're all against me. You know, Becky Lee and Viki, you two, my sons. Even Chuck, you know, he's starting to shake his head about Cristofori. I give up.
Suppose you've got some proof that you're going to just drop this whole thing?
Oh, sure. I know you're not going to take your pa's word for it. I'll sign something, you know, legally. You know, just my share of the money that belongs to me. I mean, capital that I can prove was there right from the beginning.
Pa, how can we verify something like that?
No, hold on a second here, Clint. You know what? I got a hunch that Pa's had himself change of heart.
Of course I have. And I'll tell you something. You're starting to get the sense you were born with. And I'm going to admit something else. I mean, you both have convinced me to look at this, you know, San Carlos thing a different way.
The only question is, what's he up to this time?
I don't know yet.
I don't either, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't trust him. You want to know what I think? I'll bet you Pa's come across some little piece of information that he can't make heads or tails out of, and he probably wants our help in figuring it out.
Oh. How about it? Is that it, Pa?
Well, you're both pretty smart up to a point. got some information. What makes you think I'm working alone? I might have an expert with me.
Really?
And I'm going to give you this information out of the kindness of my heart.
Well, I just might be an opera singer or something. Now, what kind of an expert do you have on your side here?
Simon Warfield.
What? Simon Warfield? What is a guy like Simon Warfield? How could he be an expert on a treasury of San Carlos?
Simon Warfield is Guerrero's son.
What?
And I've got this boy's toes in a vice. He gets out of line, he's arrested and thrown in jail.
What for?
You getting interested, boy?
Paul, just where the hell is this supposed to be leading us?
I gave you this information out of my free will. I expect you two to return the favor. No more feuding. What do you say?
No, I don't think we ought to trust the old man. What's he really doing here in the first place? Huh? It's sure not to try to hold his family together.
What in tarnation are you all fighting about? You got a grievance against me? Spit it out.
Spit it out? What do you think the two of us have been doing, huh? We're tired of listening how you think we ought to hold this family together when you've done nothing but use us, spy on us, risk our lives.
You go along with that, Clint?
Paul, look, we will not help you steal from poor people. Now, that's all there is to it. Get it through your head.
Hey, all right. Burn the damn money. No, better yet, put in your favorite charity.
Charity? We're not talking charity here. We're talking robbery here.
Gentlemen, please. The children are trying to sleep. I am trying to talk on the telephone, and Bo, you have a phone call.
I'm sorry, Viki.
Please.
I'll take it here,
All right. Just try not to wake the children, all right?
Sorry. Bo Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan, it's Esmeralda. Esmeralda Lionel. They said to call you here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry it took so long, but my business manager was very hard to get a hold of.
Well, I understand that. What did he say?
Well, we have not sold the Cristofori. Are you still interested in it?
Oh, yes, indeed. I am very interested.
Paul, how about another drink?
No, later.
Well, I'm anxious to sell it. When do you want to see it?
Well, I'm ready right now.
This hour?
Yes, ma'am, if that's at all possible.
Well, I suppose I could reach Mr. Catherwood. He runs the warehouse. Let me see. He might be willing to get us in tonight, but that is if you're inclined to make a donation of a little something for his trouble.
Well, I'm very inclined to do just that very thing. Yes, ma'am.
Of course, it means I'll have a bit of a chore getting down there, too. Well, let me try to see if I can find him, and I'll call you back. The piano really is beautiful, but it's such a white elephant.
Well, I'll see you shortly. Thank you. Bye-bye. Clint, can I use your phone in the library?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Hey, Bo.
What?
Got a little late date, huh?
Oh, Paul, yeah. No fooling you, is there?
Figures. I mean, that really figures.
Excuse me, please. Clint, I just had a call from Edwina.
Oh, what is it?
Well, apparently the National Intruder is going to publish an article about how I'm having to sell the factory to keep the paper alive. All very unflattering.
Damn it, how did they get the story?
I don't know. An unnamed source. I'm going to be in the legal department first thing tomorrow morning and see if there's a case for libel.
Excuse me, what factory are you talking about?
Lord Manning.
You really think I'm selling that?
Hey, so we have to. We need the capital to keep the banner running.
Well, it doesn't seem like much of a libel case to me.
Well, probably not. The facts are all true, unfortunately. It's just the way they present them that's so awful.
There's nothing else you can do?
Nah. Factory hasn't made money for some time, and the revenues are down on the newspaper.
It's just a terrible decision that we had to make.
Damn, it only happened a year ago. I could have bailed you out of the banner, the factory, either or both.
Thank you.
But with all the money I lost in San Carlos, I'm sorry to tell you, Viki, I am strapped for liquid assets. And it's going to stay that way until this Cristofori thing turns up.
All right, now, Paul, this isn't the time to go into that, all right?
Oh, sure, Clint, sure. I just mosey along. It's just a shame you can't be honest with kin.
Damn it, now can't you see that my wife is upset?
I'm sorry, Viki. I know you got your problems. I'm going to tell you something to tell your brother. I came over here to make peace. He was pig-headed, feuding and fussing. You boys want it that way. Hey, you're going to get it that way. And think on this, Clint. Your old man's going to win. Good night, Viki.
I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. I'm getting used to it. All of you yelling at each other. I am much more worried right now about what those Lord Manning employees are going to think when they read that National Intruder article. It's bad enough they're all going to lose their jobs soon enough. I'm so sorry that all this had to happen.
Cookie! I'm sorry, babe.
Cook, I ain't.
I can see that. Come on in.
You and that wiener punching out each other chops again, Marco?
What are you doing out there? Don't tell me you were loitering in the hall.
I'm parched. You got anything?
No, I don't have anything that you'd like. All I have is gin, vodka, scotch, tequila.
Scotch. Scotch. You know, I'm real sorry you and that wiener having a rough time. I always thought you two really looked good together.
You want to sit down?
I meant what I said about you and that wiener.
Look, I'm sorry I haven't got time to chat. Now, why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
All right, first, I want on the record that I meant that stuff about you and her. Second, I'm real glad to see you.
Really?
Yeah, you're looking healthy. Last time I saw you, a little pale a while back.
You gonna get to the point soon?
Well, I had a little mini vacation. I guess that's the reason for your color. Spent a couple of days out in San Carlos, did you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
What'd you find out?
Thank you.
For what?
For reacting true to form. Yeah, I was in San Carlos. Had a pretty good time down there. You know, the people are real nice. It's a really nice country. They got a few things to settle down, but I believe everything's going to be great.
That's what you found out? I'm sure glad I didn't pay for that trip.
By the way, how'd you find out about my trip?
Sources?
Of course.
Well, I'll tell you something. I just hope Bo and Clint paying you good for that boring trip. I don't want those polecats to cheat you.
Well, from the rumors I've been hearing, it seems to me that you're the polecat in this hen house over here. If that's where polecats hang out, I really wouldn't know.
Hey, hold on right there. See, that's your trouble all your life, Marco. You listen to stupid rumors. Right now, you're on the wrong side of a family feud, but I ain't gonna preach to you.
All right, you want to just tell me what's going on, just to settle my curiosity, all right?
Double.
Double? What are you talking about?
I will pay you double what Bo and Clint are paying you.
Miss Lionel, hi. Bo Buchanan. Sure do appreciate you seeing me this late tonight.
Glad to. And this is Mr. Catherwood.
Howdy.
He's having to miss his favorite TV show. But he said he wouldn't mind letting us see the piano.
Yes, Mr. Catherwood, I certainly do appreciate you taking the time.
Well, it's no problem.
Yeah. You said it was delivered here a month or so ago?
Yes. My sister in Argentina left it to me. Can you imagine? Sending it up here must have cost more than what it's worth. Though I hear it's worth quite a bit. Seems a waste of money shipping it to me. What does she care? She's gone.
Yeah, well, I'd very much like to see it. If it's at all possible.
Right you are. Right you are.
Janet?
I said I'd pay you double what my no-account sons are paying you.
I can't do that to them. They're my friends.
Triple.
You can't buy love, Asa.
Oh, Marco, the hell you can. How much? What do you want?
Well, what happened to the good guy who came in here before a little while ago who was so concerned about my relationship with Edwina?
Simple. He didn't get what he wanted. I'm going to tell you something.
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I'm going to tell you about being rich.
Oh, this ought to be good.
I'm going to tell you something. Being rich is good. See, people get the wrong idea. They see like a limo at the lights and look in the back and there's somebody sitting there lonely and looks kind of spooky. But here's Rich, never looking on the right side of the menu. Rich is this, buying winter clothes that don't itch, 24 suits. Rich
Is this
is...
going to go on for a long time?
Rich is great, Marco.
So what?
So get it! San Carlos Treasury, $250 million. 1/16. All right, 1/8.
Don't say a quarter. I'm not that good a person.
I'll tell you about Rich, too. You have to hang out in those sweaty health clubs and that phony modeling agency you have and those penny-ante things you're always involved in. Rich is great. You know what? You can do anything you want. Go anywhere you want. Example, hey, you want Chinese food in the middle of the night?
Hey, I'm rich already. I can order it in.
See, that's your little puny brain. Who says order it in? You go to China to get it. Come on, Marco. Bowen, Clint don't need that treasury. I mean, I need it. What do you say, Marco? Help me. I need your help, please. I mean it.
$250 million.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take $1 million.
Right. Get out of here, Asa! No, Marco, listen to me right now. Sleep on it. Call me in the morning. Oh, hi.
Hi, hello, Asa.
Oh, Edwina, how are you? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll let you leave you lovebirds alone here, and you sleep on what we talked about, Marco, and call me in the morning. Good night, Edwina.
Good night.
To be sure, the piano is badly in need of a thorough tuning, but, well, you can well imagine the climate differences that she's had to go through, from Argentina to Central America.
Miss Lionel, I'm not going to buy that piano.
Is it the price? I can give you a deal. I'm ready to deal.
No, it is not a Cristofori. See, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Cristofori? Well, I said it was just as good as a Cristofori.
No,
didn't
ma'am,
I?
you told me that it was, in fact, a Cristofori. Now, that was a nice piano, and I appreciate you taking the time to show it to me. But I'm interested in only one instrument, and that is a genuine Cristofori.